Weenies. No, please. In my last video on skating In my last video on skating games, there was an instant on the True Skate segment where I talked about the level design of the starting skate park, and more specifically, how they use weenies to guide the player through the park in an effective manner. Not gonna lie, I fucking loved it. It was my favorite part of the entire video. I think I liked it more than any other part. And like, don't get me wrong, I'm proud of how it turned out, and like, I thank you guys for all the support. I like, whew, hot damn, that's some awesome feedback. Okay, enough horn tooting. I think the reason I love that part in particular is because I talked about level design, which is my fucking jam, by the way. So that's why I've decided in this episode, I'm going to be talking about technique and level design made to direct the player in a certain direction, for multiple different reasons. So, in case you didn't know, weenies are structures, objects. It could even be some living creatures, I don't know. But the point is, they're supposed to catch the player's eye, for some reason or another. Be it so they know where to go, maybe to spark some interest in their eyes, or it could be a way so they just remember where the fuck they are. So, you know, to fucking remember where they are. Weenies are probably my favorite part of level design, just because once you realize what they are, you will see them everywhere. The concept actually started from park designer, owner, animator, and director Walt Disney. But we'll get back to that later in the video. In the meantime, let's actually talk about video games. And what better company to start off than the naughtiest of dogs. See what I did there? I'm talking about Naughty Dog. Okay, first off, I fucking love Naughty Dog. The way they design is fucking amazing. And the stories are like White Castle, but it doesn't give me the poopies. That's how you know I'm not fucking around. Whenever I think about Naughty Dog, three things come to mind: writing, characters, and fucking banging level design. Like, come on, you knew I was gonna talk about this. And like, it's true. The level design makes me poop my pants and pee and cry all at once. It's beautiful. This company is weenies galore, and you know I love me some weenies. So what example should I use? I'd say the best example is Uncharted 2, actually. Considered by many to be the best in terms of gameplay, cinematics, story, and design. Fuck, I'm getting a phone call. This game uses weenies a lot, usually to guide the player. Remember how in my skating video, what I said about the colors red and yellow? Well, these games take that concept and throw it through a fucking window. This shit is practically everywhere. Wood is yellow, Transformers are yellow, signs are yellow, even characters that you follow, for instance, Chloe has a red shirt on, but that might be stretching it a bit. But hey, they did the same shit with Uncharted 3, so I don't know. Fucking get game theorists on this shit. It also uses architecture as weenies with building layouts. Jutting rocks and grand entrances are meant to catch your eye. This one example alone of you climbing the transformer up the signs over to the pipe, bricks, on and on, you get it. These are all examples of the weenies I just told you about. All meant to catch your eye quickly, telling you to go to it. Another game I admire for its weenies is The Last of Us, also made by Naughty Dog, but it uses them in more ways than just guiding the player around. The game uses weenies to mark progression, and how far you have until you've reached your objective. I feel like the best example of this progress weenie, as I've so brilliantly called it, is the Clemente Bridge, the big yellow bridge that you find Joel and Ellie tracking towards during your beautiful stay at Pittsburgh. Whenever you're not saying hi to the good people of Pitt, you're usually going at a beeline towards the bridge. It's the only way out and the fastest way to your brother Tommy's place. Not only that, but it also is this just fucking huge monument, so you can almost always see it when you're outside. It's this really cool and natural way to add a progress bar to the game. You see something like GTA or Far Cry with its GPS, and the distance you have from it is predictable. You see the roads you take in order to reach your destination, and you know what you have to go through until you get to point B. With The Last of Us, you do know how close you are to the bridge, but you have no idea what you're going through to get there. It's a progress bar that hides your progress, while also somehow showing your progress. It's fucking brilliant. I love it. Okay, fuck Naughty Dog. Let's move on. I hate to use this example, but it has a brilliant way of showing both progress weenies and eye catcher weenies. Ladies and gents, please introduce our next guest straight from the box offices of South Korea. Give it up for Breath of the Wild. Okay, in all actuality, this game is so fucking good at world design. So if you didn't know, the mountains in this game were implemented as a part of the world design. God, I wonder what it is. Well, if you shut the hell up and stop interrupting me, I'll tell you. So, with Breath of the Wild, you'll usually be encountered with a mountain. At some point or another, you'll be encountered with a mountain. Which makes sense. I mean, there's a lot of fucking mountains. You're given two choices in this scenario. You can A, go up it, or B, go around it. If you're a cool kid and you go up it, you're rewarded with a lot of small things to keep you going. You get a good view of the land, you can glide a good distance now that you're on top, and you might even find something up there, like a fucking Korok seed or outpost, even a shrine. So what the fuck does this have to do with weenies? Well, look no further than the shrines themselves. These little hunks of rock glow orange and are extremely vibrant, and have a lot of bloom to them, making them easy to see. You put down your marker and you head off. On your way there, you'll be able to see your glowing marker from almost anywhere. But if you lose track of it, you can just climb another mountain and, oh shit, there's more stuff over here. I'll just check it out real quick. It'll be a quick detour. And now, cool, you're at this shrine now, and oh shit, there's another one right next to it. I'll check that out. And before you know it, you've just gone on a hiatus from that one shrine to check out 5 different shrines. That was from one weenie, which led to 5 more, and it served as a progress weenie to show you how close you were as long as you could see it. So when our boy Mr. Disney came up with a park, he wanted a way for the park people to know where they are. His solution? Big ass castle, why the fuck not? This was the first ever weenie, or at least the first ever deliberate weenie. The term came from his dog. He would guide his lassie through the house by getting a dog of the hot, letting his lassie see it, and then get her going wherever his old ass heart desired. He looked at the ween, back at his lass, back at the ween, back at the lass, and then he went, aha! Why don't we just do this with people? I mean, it's cool. So he made a castle, and it was the weenie, and people would go towards it if they got lost, and thus the term weenie was born. Now in the world of design navigation, it is fucking used everywhere. From theme parks, video games, it was a giant leap in terms of helping the user navigate without the frustration of a map. So yeah, that was weenies. Very underappreciated in the world of design, and also my favorite part of level design. I didn't want you guys to go another 5 weeks without a video because of the journey video, so I wanted to make this one alongside that. So you have choices of which one you want to watch. I spent a lot of time on both of these, so if you want more videos like this, make sure to subscribe. I plan on making more. I have a lot more to talk about. Also, if you like it, thank you. I do genuinely love the support here, and I've been so happy with how it's been turning out. Okay, I love you. Have a great day. Also, I got a new mic, and it sounds fucking